Okay, so the neuropsych test. A lot of people have probably done that for various different reasons. When I did it, it was like part of, it was a requirement. It was the very last thing I had to do. It's required by the neurologist, the neurosurgeon, the whole neurology team, everybody that's on my case. And I have about eight or nine people on my case, working in different areas. So I did that. I She let me take a couple breaks and she asked me like how I was doing and everything. And I told her, I said, I feel like I'm failing this. And she explained to me that like it's not about a pass or fail. They just make sure like that they get a baseline, so that way if I do go forward with the DBS, they kind of know if something's wrong because they'll have my baseline and they'll know where I should be. That way, if I have any sort of like decline in like my mental health or even just my mood or anything, they know where my baseline's at, and they check my memory just to make sure that if I start having problems with my memory again, it's a baseline. So they had to get their baseline. So she made me feel better about that. The way that they determined it is they go by people of the same age, the same educational background, stuff like that. So after the 4.5 hours, she told me I'd get a report after my neuro team saw it. Fast forward, everything went well with that. And then they said, since that was the very last thing, they went ahead and they called me and they said, we're going to take it to committee. For those of you who are unaware what committee is where a bunch of specialists. So in my case, there's a whole neurology team. There was several neurosurgeons and people of the neurology team, whether it's social workers, a bunch of people. So there were 22 people in committee. And what happens is when you are considering a procedure like this, they have to outweigh the risks. They have to see, okay, does this patient, has she tried everything? Would it harm her more than it would be beneficial? And they go through all of those things and they discuss it. And so my team, their job was to present and have my case put all together and basically present my case to everybody else. Next update, just a second.